Kind of like in Batman, when Christian Bale says that it's time for Gotham to have a new leader. I'm not what they need. This is that.
Gotham needs its true hero. Be the die hero. Where you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Really? Is this what we're worried about? Is this what we're talking about? As you can see, Manchester United, we have a new number 10. That's right, Matheus Cunha has been given the 10. That means that Marcus Rashford has in fact been stripped of it. People are being very, very, very sensitive to this. It's almost as if they were under some sort of spell, a delusion. I mean, where have they been for the last 6 months? Believing that Manchester United were actually going to welcome Marcus Rashford back into Carrington, back into the team. This was always going to happen. It was an inevitability. Death, taxes, and Marcus Rashford not playing for Manchester United again. Those three things are certain. The moment that Marcus told Henry Winter that he's ready for a new challenge, it was over. It was done. The club will have known that. So would Marcus and his representatives, and they've definitely talked about it. There's no sensitivity about the 10 because it was always known that somebody else was going to get that kit eventually. Why not give it to our new star? Why not give it to Matheus Cunha? A boyhood Man United fan, Premier League proven, a top talent, a worker, a guy with the attitude that we want, a little bit of crazy, which I love. And most importantly, he snubbed every other Premier League club that was after him. He snubbed all of these clubs that were interested in him, that had the Champions League qualification to point to, and he told them no. He chose us. He chose the uphill battle that is Manchester United. We owe Cunha respect and appreciation and gratitude for that. That does not have to mean that it's disrespect towards Marcus Rashford. I'm sure they've spoken. Matheus Cunha even said that he's spoken to Marcus. Marcus and Manchester United don't have to be enemies. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be so polarizing in one end or the other. It's nuanced. If you ask me, I'd say the majority of Man United fans still love and appreciate and respect Marcus deep down. He's one of us. We want nothing but the best for him, and personally, I'll cheer for him from afar. There's no resentment. He was asked to be a leader at Man United far before he was ready, and heavy is the crown at Man United. His story would have been iconic, being a boyhood Manchester United academy project, growing into the first team, maybe one day becoming a captain. But no, it just didn't go that way. It wasn't written in the stars. That's not what was meant to happen. We failed him for sure, but he also wasn't what we needed him to be at the time. He began to grow and shine right around the time that Manchester United as a club was splitting apart at the seams. The foundation was crumbling. Not easy for any player, especially Marcus, given his image, given the publicity that he gets. And that's okay. He's still relatively young. He's very talented. We all know that. We need to reset, rebuild, and restore Manchester United. He needs to make the most of what's left in his career. What we need isn't him, and what he needs isn't us. That's okay. It doesn't have to be so controversial or saying that giving the 10 to somebody else is a disrespect. It's not. We knew he was moving on. And if you can't understand that he was moving on, I'm sorry, but where have you been? It's always going to happen. And I personally am excited to see Cunha rep that 10, put the results on the pitch that we all know he's capable of. Go Reds.